Brandon.
And you'll be in a world of legendary moments will be captured. So stand up, scream, and make sure the boys feel you.
And the only thing else I got to say is, how about them Cowboys? Yeah!
Well, good evening, everybody. Game Time Brian, otherwise known as the Mailman, on schedule release day. Primetime Phil, what's going on, my man? How you doing?
And I'm muted. Okay, this time I figured it out before I started talking.
Normally,
like
I'm
a
the guy who
whole
messes
5
everything
sentences and stuff. Yeah, I got a lot of stuff
I'm
going
tired
on
with all
here.
the talking
I didn't
last
really
night,
want.
so it's
This
all
is
you
when
tonight. See you,
yeah, I
people.
saw that, man. I actually had to watch it in segments. It was like a be continued. I started on the way to work, and then I came later. I went back later, listened to some more. It was like a book on tape, man. That shit was going, man. But you guys had constant nice back and forth. I really liked it a lot, man. You guys did a really good job. So you guys worked well together.
Thank you. I appreciate it. That was fun. It was fun. I didn't expect it to go that long, but hey, it was good. So I hear just a little bit of news
up,
before
guys?
we drop it. Listen, guys, the Zoom call is open. The Zoom is open.
now.
Anybody can come in.
Ooh, I get
so-
to actually get to
No, I
rub
don't know if
elbows
anybody
with
will
some of
come
these
in.
guys. Well, we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, and just go into the community tab and zoom on in. Just Phil, if you see it, let me know because I don't always look at the Zoom screen. So
Yeah, if I see it on my side, I'll try to accept it and stuff.
yeah. So what's going on? I just heard that the Giants are going to be on Hard Knocks.
What's going on, everybody?
What's up,
Yeah,
Patrick? How are you, brother?
And I poke fun, and as you're a Giants fan and stuff, that's good for you guys, the exposure. But let's be real, man. They have like this history of not picking the greatest teams. Miami, it was definitely, we felt like it was going to do really well last year. Didn't do as well, but is that like a Madden curse? Is like the guys that do Hard Knocks suck ass?
Yeah, you can only dodge it for so long, and then you're required to.
Well, let's be real. Okay, so if you're gonna do this whole you're gonna do the Hard Knocks, and then you're gonna do a mid-season one, shouldn't you follow the same damn team and let's just see how they continued on?
Yeah.
I would really like to see. Oh, how are they on midpoint now, and how is that stuff? Hey, what's going on?
Well, they're muted. Yeah.
You got Troy. There's
Yeah.
Troy there.
Yeah.
I'm here.
What's
Hey,
going
Troy,
on? You
what's
got
up, buddy?
777.
Not much. Just waiting for the release. Can you hear me okay?
Yes,
Yep,
you
yep.
sound wonderful. Yeah, listen, everybody, the more the merrier. I want to see how much my system can handle. Let's blow this puppy up. But all kidding aside, I really didn't plan nothing. We just want to talk about the upcoming season, and we'll go until we don't want to go.
I think most of the schedule has already been
It
released
has,
by
but-
a certain somebody. I won't mention his name.
Well, Mark sent me the schedule,
Did he?
and it doesn't have the times. I don't like the schedule, people. I just want everybody to know I'm not a big fan of it. Phil likes it. I'm not hating it. I just don't like. Man, there's a stretch, guys. There's a stretch where we play 3 games in 10 days. That's ridiculous.
That's
That's Cowboy football right there.
No, but it's
I was going
normally
to say
it's a
that's
ritual.
normal. isn't
normally
it?
it's
Do that.
3 and 11. Hey, Mark Hutchin, there he goes, bang.
Right off the bat.
Good
You are right,
afternoon,
Mark.
guys. This is almost like the draft. Yippee!
You guys tune in.
By the way, Brian, excellent show last
Did
night.
you like that?
I loved
Yeah,
it.
thank you,
I
man.
loved it.
Thank you.
I would have loved to have joined you guys
Well,
and kind of gotten in on it, but that's okay.
Next time we'll do that. That was my
Yeah,
first
yeah, we
time
gotta.
ever that we ever did it.
I would love to talk with Cop Pizzle. I mean,
He
I've
was
loved his
well
crew-
behaved.
I loved his content, and I've loved it for a while. I'm not a Giants fan by
No.
any stretch of the imagination, but boy,
Definitely.
do I love what he puts out there.
Well,
He's good.
I mean, it's funny. I mean, listen, can't we have a little fun in football sometimes? Not everything
Bro.
has
Yeah.
to be a fight, That's
Yeah.
all.
Oh, I love watching him when the Cowboys play the Giants.
Oh yeah.
Oh boy, does he go on!
That's a wonderful thing.
Oh my goodness.
Thanks, Phil, for letting me know, buddy.
How
I don't
is
see it. Oh, there it
everybody
is.
in
Yeah,
the
I
chat?
don't see it. It's over here on the side. I'm looking at the schedule. I see the Thanksgiving games. Lions playing the Packers early. Then us playing
Okay.
Washington on Thanksgiving.
We're playing Washington again?
Yeah,
No.
we're playing Washington. Yeah, mid. It says here.
No, we're not playing Washington.
I
on
thought we had the
Thanksgiving. Yeah,
Giants.
no, that's wrong. We have the Giants.
I'm looking at it right here. It just maybe his ideal thing. Maybe it's his
Yeah,
ideal.
yeah.
Maybe he thinks this would be
didn't
better
you-
or whatever.
It
Yeah.
could be.
Isn't that tradition
Yeah.
usually? Is that why he's
Some
probably
days.
suggesting that?
What's up, Patrick?
Not really sure. I can't hear the audio, so they're just showing things like
Yeah.
they're showing like a nightcap. Oh yeah, so Bucky's ideal Thanksgiving nightcap is the Ravens versus Chargers.
Ravens at Chargers. Yeah, that would be his ideal.
Well, I mean, he always goes in there at least with a handful of teams that end up not panning out. So
Yeah.
Yeah, no kidding.
he had the
But
Cowboys taking wide receiver.
Brian, was I on with schedule this afternoon? I'm pretty tired, Vinny, so I'm not quite sure exactly what you said. I have an
Hey,
idea.
Patrick.
I have an idea. You tell me where you.
He's saying this afternoon when you were talking that you were spitting fire. You were spitting truth.
yeah.
That's what it is. That's
yeah,
right.
no. Vinny was saying what he thought or what he heard. I think. What's going on, Patrick? How are you, buddy? You all right?
Good. On my way to work.
Oh shit!
Oh,
Another one.
man.
7-7 center
That's
entered.
not fun.
He's already in once. Who's 7-7-7?
Hey, Jeff.
We got 2 7-7-7s.
Yeah, who is 777?
I don't
Can't
know.
connect. So he's like, this didn't
Better
connect.
than 666, I guess.
Yeah.
Joe, how are you doing?
Hey, did you put the super chats in from earlier today on your lunch break?
Yeah, I will right now, buddy.
Okay.
I will
Yeah,
right
you
now.
told me
Thanks.
to mind
Yeah. I gotta get the Ward family. Gotta love Pizzle's dedication to New York. Exactly. That's all. Ward family. How many did you do? You did 3, right? You did
Yeah,
3,
3 or
Patrick?
4.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah, 3 or 4 he did this
Okay.
afternoon.
All right, Phil. Go ahead and handle it, buddy. I don't know how
Yeah,
to get
you got
rid of
one
these.
from
I'm
Ward's
not,
family.
I just don't want to.
Kick people out, but if they're
No,
not, yeah,
I'm gonna
it's
kick
like-
them out. How do I do that?
Yeah, you got Ward family say gotta love Pizzle's
Okay.
dedication. Yeah, for New York. I when going off of that and stuff, it's just it's like when you see it, it's just definitely a show. Loud some of the stuff, just some of the stuff with he's going with the content with his wife and everything. It's hilarious. I think with Brian, I think that like they kind of play off each other really well. So
Yeah,
Vinny,
I thought it was good.
what's with the accent with Pizzle? Should have been
He's
a
from
Cowboys.
Tennessee. What's up, JoJo?
You gotta love those commercials on his as well.
Like
Oh yeah,
a rock.
he goes old school with those commercials.
Hey man,
Oh
he don't
my
get no
gosh.
copyright on those.
That's
No,
why.
you don't, because they're back in the 80s.
Yeah, nobody's always putting that stuff.
I don't know.
All
do you
right,
remember
Brad
some of
Harris
those?
with the $20 super chat. I have us losing to the Eagles, Ravens, Lions, Browns, Niners, and either Bengals or Texans. So 11-6. He's like, mark it down now. Like, bet it. Vegas.
Here you go, Patrick. I just gotta rip them off, buddy. You got 1,
No problem.
2. Oh, I did tell you to remind me. 3. I think that's not a big deal. What's up? How are
I
you?
forget stuff all the time. So
I'm gonna have to see how the schedule falls out here before I say. But I'm almost certain 12-5.
I really want to see that interior. What can Zimmer do with it?
Yep.
The defense. Are we able to adjust for that run? Like I feel like everything else has been at least touched in a sense of people have question marks about the running back, which is very understandable. I think with the increase in the offensive line, I think that will help with that. Obviously, you don't have your total answer, but I think that just that interior, that defensive line was just not something that was addressed. Curtis, with that, I think Cowboys 10-7 this year. See, that's kind of where I'm leaning at. Until those rookies or young guys start proving some stuff, if they start, kicking
Thanks,
some
Brad.
ass, I mean,
Chris
it'll
May,
change your
you
tune
hopping
very
in or
quick.
what, Chris?
Yes.
Come on, Chris.
I hope we get another running back.
They'd have to come through trade this time.
I'm just not as disappointed. I mean, there's nobody out there. I mean, unless you're going to get a Harris, I mean, that's not a bad thing since they got Warren. But how much are they willing to do anything with that since he's on a young deal?
I would love to get Harris, but I don't see that one happening.
Yeah, I agree. Definitely agree. It's one of those wishful things I do on Madden. That's like a so.
Yeah, right.
We got to get us another one of these things.
Yeah. These kids get us a team that, like, you feel like each year at least you're a threat. And yeah, I mean, we get it playoffs, but I don't think there's the threat there.
I think Dallas is probably waiting post June 1st.
Oh, let's hope.
And then when
Yeah,
I
I
get
think
that,
that's what I
when they-
think they're waiting for, or somebody get cut.
I heard some bad news this afternoon. Eagles are looking. They're talking to Calais Campbell to bring him in.
Campbell, yes. I
Yeah,
heard
and it's
that too.
disappointing, man. Yet again, and is he what he was? No, but if
Doesn't
the
need to be.
Eagles, right? If
Doesn't
Eagles
need-
who have
doesn't need to
Jalen
be.
Carter, and they have
That
Jordan
would be a great
Davis,
pickup.
they have.
That would be a great pickup from them.
But I mean, if they are willing to pick him up, why aren't we even looking at it? Nothing
That's
has
what's
changed from
stupid.
last year. Their record will be 12-5. Nothing has changed from last year. Their record will be 12-5.
12-5.
Thank you, Mark Hudson.
Man, that'd be awesome.
I'm going to wait and see what the schedule holds.
Yeah,
and
and you know what's going to happen, people. Everybody is going to want our predictions, Phil. But I can't just do. I'll look at
hit
it.
some bodies.
I need to absorb it. I'm just being honest.
I think right
with you.
now Dallas has opened up as a 1-point favorite over Cleveland. Didn't
I
they?
heard
Or
it.
is it the other way around?
I thought it was the other way around, but you could be right. Either way, it's a close game.
Yeah.
That's a tough spot, though. I'm just telling everybody.
It'll be a fun one.
It's
I
a
like
tough
that
spot.
game. Huh?
What's that, Patrick?
I said I like that hat.
The what? I'm sorry.
Your hat.
Oh, this hat. Oh, yeah. I bought it. I know. I shouldn't be buying it. I bought it not too long ago, a couple months
How dare
ago
you.
from Dallas.
Where'd you get it?
Dallas.
In Dallas?
No, I ordered it.
Supporting that Jones guy.
Yeah,
How dare you.
yeah. Well, I
would love a hat like that.
Well, I ordered I have the hoodie that I'm wearing, the military hoodie. I'm like, what hat? Instead
Might
of
as
wearing
well
my
get the
hat, I said, let me
military
grab
hat.
this hat. A little military. So, thanks, Mark. So yeah, Mark Holmes was supposed to join us, but he's stuck in a meeting. So we'll see. He'll try and probably come in later. That's probably what he will.
Yeah. Love to see him tonight.
But
Yeah,
he
so
did
Nikki
send
says,
me
yeah,
the
Browns
or
open up
me
at
and
one
Phil the
point.
schedule. But
Yep.
it's doesn't have times on it. It just has a couple of the national games. It just has them listed. So it'll be nice to see.
Fucking Brian over here. It wasn't laminated, and it wasn't
no,
like it didn't have any
It
logos
looked like
on it. I
awful
didn't like
cheesy.
it.
It looked like somebody wrote it down on a like a cocktail napkin.
Mark, now you know what I deal with, man. He's very
Fucking
judgmental
cocktail
about my
napkin.
work.
He didn't have no. He wrote it down. He's trying to break.
It looked like it was on notes. It was like a notepad
Yeah.
thing on computer.
Yeah, exactly. It didn't look like it was something that was, official. I didn't like what that said. I'll just, it's 8:01. I guess we can wait now, right?
He's like, it's stupid. It's like,
Here we go.
Here we
Oh my
go.
Saquon Barkley, who's dead.
Here we go.
Like, yeah,
First of all,
come on,
no.
you can't support your squad.
No. Here on NFL Network.
Are we going to hear him say that again this year? In the cadence?
Do we know who we're playing on Thanksgiving?
I saw the Giants,
raise a banner for the second consecutive
which I'm not thrilled with that. That does nothing
No,
for
I
me.
wanted
That's
to
just
see
game one
Detroit or
of
somebody.
272 games on
Well, we
Detroit
wouldn't
has their
see
game.
Detroit. Yeah.
they already have their game.
I thought it
Detroit
was
would
gonna be-
always.
So, okay, Sunday
Okay.
Night Football. You got Detroit and the Rams. Monday night, you
I thought
got...
that might be the Texans.
Oh, yeah. And then Monday is the Jets. Poor Aaron Rodgers has to go to the San Francisco 49ers.
49ers, yep.
Isn't that poor Aaron? I sent you something on Instagram, Phil. Did you see it?
So somebody there got to accept him. And Chris
thank
May's
you.
there.
Finally.
Before you bitch at me again.
I was just... I asked you to do one fucking thing.
Yeah,
I'm
one
sorry.
job, Phil.
Just one thing, Phil. And,
That was just a small glimpse of what Mark did for 3 days in Detroit.
Oh yeah, he was on our ass.
hey, Phil,
Where
you
are we
going to join
going?
us for fantasy football this year?
Yeah, I could definitely do that.
I've got the league set up. I'll put the link in our.
Yeah, I
Oh,
need to
sorry,
actually
Al.
click it this time.
Wait, has game time for my email. Hell, I'll definitely do that.
Okay, yeah, I'll send it to Troy. It'll be
What's
fun.
that?
He was gonna send you his email. Or you could just like click on the link, Patrick.
Yeah, I'll put it here in our little chat room here on the
So you can always go back and then just
Okay,
click
yeah.
it.
not the main chat room, but the
Yeah.
one for what we're doing right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, the community chat.
Yeah,
Oh,
what we're doing right
oh, the-
now.
oh,
Oh,
the
that's
Zoom-
18.
the Zoom
No,
chat,
I
I
don't
think.
want that one.
Can't knock you for your confidence, Brad, but good luck with that. Linda, it's going to be tough. I'm not going to lie. I mean, just looking at it, I keep going back to Dallas and see if they're releasing a video like last year.
Yeah, that was a terrible video.
What, last year's?
No, there was like maybe it was a year before. I'm thinking it was.
Last year was the Yellowstone one.
Yeah, I don't think I like that one.
You didn't like the Yellowstone where they got
No, I don't
Jerry
think
got
it
the
was that one. I
Yellowstone
think it was-
script and the dude who wrote Yellowstone got the Dallas Cowboys schedule?
Yeah, no. that wasn't
Okay,
the
there
one.
you
That
go.
wasn't the one that.
Phil and Patrick, whoever wants to go ahead and join in. I think we set the draft for August 31st. That's the Saturday before the first Thursday night game.
So what do we know, people? What do we know? Biggest takeaway from the 2024 schedule. Well, we haven't seen the damn thing.
Come on,
Yeah, with
NFL
quarterback play,
Network.
just
Why
to
are you
start off
putting
in
that
week
up?
one,
And we
You're talking
haven't
about Sunday
seen
night.
it.
It was Stafford versus
Jared
Jared Goff.
Goff
Who
just
just
got
got
the
the
bag.
bag. Congratulations.
Because we know
Jared.
you're
You deserve it.
watching. You're not going
Then
to
you
do
have
that.
Mahomes versus Lamar. Week 2, you're going to
Oh, my
Burrow
goodness.
and Mahomes, right? The one guy that has a winning record over Mahomes, he plays in week 2.
And then I'll put it
There's
into
really
the
not
main
much.
chat
They're
here
not
in a
waiting
bit,
for
too.
much. We're not going to wait at all. We're just going to dive right into
For
it.
anybody who
and get some
wants
good
to
games going.
join.
And speaking to the Kansas City Chiefs, they are playing on 6 days.
Don't know if we're going to get
of the
Mark
week
and
this year. They've got 2 games
Michael
on
to
Monday,
join
one on
this year.
Wednesday because they're
Nah,
playing
Mark
on
won't.
Christmas Wednesday,
He
one
hates
on
it.
Thursday night football.
I
They
didn't
play
think he
one
would.
on Friday because they're playing Black Friday on Amazon Prime this year. They have one on Saturday because they have to play on Saturday because they need a short week's amount
What's up,
of
Loyal?
rest
How
before
are you,
playing
buddy?
on
Hamid,
Christmas,
Eagles
and they have
schedule was
11
just
games
released.
on a Sunday.
Well,
the
they
last team
well,
to play 6
Hamid,
different
what
days
they
in the
normally
NFL,
do
with
is
a
that they start with the
1927
lesser teams
New
and
York-
release their schedules first.
Oh, here we go. Cleveland's. They just released Cleveland's.
It's a joke, people. It's a joke. They start out with the less popular teams and release theirs first.
They got us in week 1. Jacksonville,
I'm making
Giants,
myself laugh. I'm so tired.
Vegas. Oh, wow.
All right, so that was right. Cowboys week 17. So let's see if Mark's schedule was wrong.
I wonder if it is wrong. Probably not.
No, that was right. He was right.
Tom
right, I
Brady's
think I'm
first game as a commentator.
I'm gonna pause it once I.
Holy moly!
What's that?
Friday game for the Eagles and Packers?
Oh yeah, that's in Brazil. Yep. That's
Really?
in
Why
Brazil.
is that? Oh,
Week
they
1.
had something. Yeah, they had something scheduled, I think, with the stadium. That's why it's on Friday.
Once I once it gets to ours, I'm gonna pause the TV and then we'll go through it. Now they stopped at Cleveland, of course, because of the fight.
There's the Eagles. All right, so the Eagles get us in week 10 here or at Dallas, and
as you know, across the street,
week 17.
Raiders fans usually show up full-throated here in this town, and now that
I already have ours.
Space all over this town on billboards and
Yeah.
trying to get
Week
some
1
awareness
is
up
us
for
at
how the
Cleveland.
Chargers
Then we
can
play
some
New
serious
Orleans.
football in this.
We're at New Orleans, and then we're at
Wait, we're at New Orleans, yeah.
then out Baltimore.
Hold up, what's week 1?
No, New Orleans is at home, isn't it?
Yeah, no, we're home against New Orleans.
Yeah, that's right. And then the Ravens come in, and then we're at New York, week 4. Week 5 is at Pittsburgh.
That's good. At least you get Pittsburgh early. So Mark had the schedule right. I just don't know how many. We'll go ahead. Just finish.
Which site are you on there?
NFL.com.
Chris? NFL.com.
Yeah, the schedules.
Well, I'll go there and I'll pull it up here.
Yeah, I'll let you. It's your channel. You can.
That way they can see it.
Oh yeah.
I'm hoping Baltimore is a good game.
The only thing it says is week 7 is to be determined. So.
Week 7?
They're just this probably the time.
Well, week 8 we're at San Francisco, so that's not.
Week 7 was supposed to be our bye week,
Yeah, that's probably what it is.
but
I thought we were gonna have 2 of them. I thought.
No, they're only getting 1.
All right, here. Let's watch it.
Yeah.
Let's watch it together. Here we go. Ready, and let's watch.
I like having our bye week and then going into the
Hold up.
49ers stuff.
I think that's week 10. No, that's Philly.
I'm
Wait a
playing
minute,
something,
I
Chris.
thought
I'm
that-
playing something, guys.
Oh. Sorry.
Hello.
What in the world? Hello?
That's kind of
Maybe I got the wrong
stupid.
number.
Oh my gosh.
Week 5 at the Steelers. Week 6 home against the Lions. I think we have a week 7 bye week, which is horrible.
Apparently, the NFL website has it wrong. They have us at Detroit.
No, we're
It's
home.
at Dallas. Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, we got a week 7 bye,
bye
week.
week.
What do you think about that?
I think it'll be a good time to have the bye
Nah, I
week.
want it later if I.
I would have loved to have had it about week 9, week 10, maybe.
Week 7 is a good week, especially playing the 49ers week 8.
Hey, boys.
Yeah, they'll be ready,
You guys
no
need a
doubt.
jacket or something?
Oh my god.
Seems like Dallas
I'm trying
always
to hear
does.
this.
Oh.
Nah. Hey.
Hello, everyone.
We're home against the Eagles week 10.
Go Birds.
Go Birds.
Yo. Man, what the What's
So
up,
you
brother?
think we're going to beat the Eagles twice
Week
this year?
11. Home against Texans. Week 12 at Commanders. Yeah, there's a video playing, guys. That's
There's a
why.
bunch of Cowboys there.
I don't know if you guys are watching it or not.
Yeah.
I can't see it.
Can't hear it though.
Hello.
Well, I know. I'm working on that part, but I didn't know if you had a monitor or something.
Yeah.
No, I'm on the bus. I was heading to work. So
Okay.
Hello. Hey, little
I only got my phone.
What is y'all doing?
Week 14 Bengals.
Stop it.
Well, I like the
What the?
at Panthers week 15.
We're gonna have more road games towards the later end of the schedule.
Week 16 home against
Am I
Bucks.
getting drafted? What up? What the?
At the Eagles week 17.
Oh, week 17. Mark's not gonna want to go to that one.
Nah.
What are y'all doing?
Who's that?
Yeah.
What's
We're
up?
home against Washington. That's the
final
only good
game.
thing. Well, there it is,
By that-
people.
By that time, I think.
Oh, wait, let's hear what
sorry, man.
he's got to say.
Oh, go ahead.
Finally, there we go. There it is. That's exactly right.
Let's go, Kay. Thank you so much.
Dak, Jared, you said I would be the first person on the schedule. Where is the schedule? I don't have it.
My bad, Kelly. All right, it's sent.
There it is. All right, let's now that all right, so week 1 at the Browns. Week 2 and week 3 are back-to-back home games against the Saints and the Ravens. Week 4 at the Giants. Best case scenario, boys, after 4 weeks, where are we?
3-1.
Best case is 3-1. I say 2-2 probably.
Go Drive.
No, I think we take. I think they take care of the Browns and the Saints easily. Ravens may be the game. we
Browns
lose,
easily? Oof, that's
Yeah.
I think the Saints and the Giants are easy wins. Or no. Yeah, I think Saints and Giants are winnable. I mean, Browns and Ravens are tougher. But either way, I say best case 3-1, 2-2. Week 5 at the Steelers. That's a good time to play the Steelers, right?
Get to 4-1.
But I mean, I don't know. I'm just saying it's a good time to play them, right?
Yeah.
I see 3-3.
Yeah,
if
you're
I win
muted
7.
again, buddy. Phil.
Oh, sorry, man.
No, I
over
was
here.
wondering. Yeah.
No, that was a Sunday night game, right?
I
The
don't.
Pittsburgh one.
Is it?
We
Yeah.
haven't seen the times yet.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, Mark had it down as a Sunday night game.
Okay.
so.
But he only
Oh,
had a
did he?
couple primetime games, which was confusing to me. So that's why I didn't, Then we got the Lions week 6, and then bye
That's
week
gonna
week
be
7.
That's going to be a fun game.
Week 8, we're at the Niners. Week 9, we're at the Falcons. Week 10, we're home against the Eagles. That's a tough stretch. Home against the Texans. Then it's
That's
at
gonna be a real tough stretch.
and then it's at the Commanders. Home against the Giants. Home against the
That's
Bengals.
the Thanksgiving Day.
Yeah. Yeah. So we got the Commanders on Sunday, and then so we got 2 divisional games in 4 days, basically. That's
Thank goodness we're not playing Christmas Day.
yeah. And then we're like I said, we got the Giants on Thanksgiving. Then we're home against the Bengals, and then we're at the Panthers. Home against Bucks, at the Eagles, and home against the Commanders.
I
So-
think that Cincinnati Bengal game is going to be a Thursday night game the following week after Thanksgiving.
Yeah, we'll have to see how that all goes, but there it is, people. There it is, 10-7 and 9-8. If I'm looking at it just very first glance, 0-1, 1-1, 2-2, 3-2, 4-2, 4-3, 5-3, 6-3, 6-4, 7-4.
Broad Street and 8th Avenue.
6-5, 7-5, 8-5, 9-5, 10-5, 10-6, 11-6. I have us early looks. 11-6, 10-7. That's where I'm at. Yeah, assuming Dak stays healthy, anywhere from 10 or 11 wins. Like I said all along, they're not going to be that bad of a team. I don't think it's that bad of a schedule.
No, I don't think so either.
So
but maybe, yeah.
It's early, but I don't think it's that bad of a schedule. I'm gonna bring up the Eagles schedule, just for shits and giggles. Let's bring up the Eagles schedule, everybody, for Philadelphia. Okay, here we go. Week 1, Eagles obviously they're the home team in Brazil against Green Bay. So, and then they come home week 2,
University
Monday Night
Avenue.
Football.
Lackawanna Avenue.
You're gonna have to mute that there, Patrick. Week 2, we got see Eagles get a nice break. They open up on Friday and then they get 9 days.
Holy cow.
Or 10 days. You know what I mean? You open up on a Friday, and then you have until the following Monday to play at home.
10 days.
Against
That's like
Atlanta.
a Thanksgiving day.
And then week 3, they're at New Orleans. Week 4,
That's
they're
going to be all.
at Tampa, who just rolled you in the playoffs. That's revenge, right? Week 5 bye week. Twiz, do you like the week 5 bye?
Oh, that's very early.
That's way
we
too
were
early.
we were
Twiz,
complaining about ours.
This is. I'm not an Eagle fan, but that's bullshit, man.
They need to have 2.
Come on, 2 buys, please. Anyway, if I'm a team who gets a week 5 bye, that sucks.
Mm-hmm.
All right, week 6, home against the Browns following the bye. Week 7 at the Giants. Week 8 at the Bengals. Week 9, home against the Jags on Sunday Night Football. Week 10 at the Cowboys, 425. I like the early games. I do like the earlier games. Week 11. Week 11, home Thursday night game against the Washington Commanders. Week 12 at the Rams. Ooh, this is a tough stretch.
Damn, Sunday Night Football against Great Axe.
Yeah, look, this is a tough stretch. You got home against Washington. That's going to be a better team, the prime video game. And then it's at the Rams. Rams ain't no slouch on Sunday Night Football. Then you're at Baltimore Ravens. That's not easy.
Ooh.
Do
we see another collapse coming next year for Philly?
I don't know. Home against the Panthers. Home against the Steelers. You'll probably be seeing Justin Fields by then. Week 16 at the Commanders. Week 17 home against Dallas. And week 18 they're home. So they finished with
they get
division,
2 home
division.
games,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
They finished 3 straight division games.
Oh, they're only bringing up last year, Linda, when they collapsed. That's all.
I see 11-6 or 12-5.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, if it all depends which team shows up.
Hey, Brian, I got to go back and correct myself. That Bengals game against the Cowboys is a Monday nighter,
What
so we get
happened here?
11 days off.
Oh.
Yeah, we get 11 days off.
Why is that doing that?
Oh, yikes.
Huh.
Bleecker Street.
Everybody still here?
We're there,
Yeah,
but I
we're
don't know
still
why-
here.
I don't know why it did that. My Zoom.
You see that? There you go. You got it.
Alrighty then. So, the fuck was happening? So, I think that was 777.
Yeah, dude.
Who is that? You're coming in here, but we're not gonna say nothing. You got to go. He gone. Yeah, you ain't gonna say nothing. Where the hell's Thomas Garrett at?
That's what I was wondering. He's usually on.
No.
Oh, he's joining. He's on his cell
There
phone.
he is.
He's on his cell phone at the gym.
You know it.
All right, let's
I'm
go.
in the middle of a rep right now.
Let's go to just looking at theirs just real fast. Let's say 1-1, 2-2. 3-3, 4-3, 5-3, 5-4, 6-4, 6-5, 6-6, 7-6, 8-6, 9-6, 10. I have Eagles anywhere from 9 to 11 as well. Just early looking. Anywhere from 9 to 11. There's a tough stretch. I think the Eagles' tough stretch is a Cleveland, at Giants, at Bengals, Jags, at
looks
Dallas.
Like, they're predicting our schedule.
Yeah, fuck them. I can't hear it, so.
Well, it was nice of them to put
Sunday
the
night
bye
game against the one that we have against 49ers. That's a Sunday night game.
Yes, it is.
In San Fran?
And that's going to be.
It was nice of them to give us that bye before that week.
Yeah, but Mark McCarthy does do well coming out of buys, right? I mean, that's always been the thing. So, in my head, I tend to think
it's possible that's going to be a closer game than what people are thinking.
Yeah, it could be. So they got us at 10-7.
So we got our preseason games are August 11th.
Which is it the same people as last year?
It's
feels like it.
It's the Cowboys at the Rams, August 11th.
Rams, boom, makes sense. Oxnard, California. Okay. But we had the Chargers last year. Is that what it was? Or was it the Rams?
I can't remember.
No, we had the Rams last year.
I thought it was the Rams.
That was 2 years ago.
Was it the Raiders?
That was 2 years ago when we fought them and we practiced, but it doesn't matter. Dallas at the Raiders, August 17th.
Saturday night, yeah.
And then August 24th.
That should be that should be Trey Lance's show right there, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
The Rams too.
And then the Chargers at the Cowboys. So they're
going to be out there in California the whole time, basically.
Yeah, just reviewing it again.
So we've only got 3 weeks of preseason this year. Then
that's all it ever is anymore. They're going to drop it down to 2. Yeah.
Yeah, eventually.
So we play 4 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 4 o'clock, Thursday night football against the Giants.
Dallas Diva is back.
What are you talking about?
Welcome back.
I guess
what's up, Gina? How are you?
Gina Dallas Diva.
Then we come back the following week on a Sunday night game.
Oh, yeah, that's what I was getting to. I'm just getting to the primetime games. We start at 4:25, 1 o'clock, 4:25.
I gotta get out of here.
All right,
have a good day.
See you.
Take care, Patrick.
Take care, Patrick.
Look at work, man.
7:15, or like I said, we go from we're at the Giants on a Thursday night game.
Ooh, Clemente, that sucks.
And then we go from a Thursday night game to a Sunday night game at Pittsburgh. So we got back-to-back primetime games.
Yeah.
So we got Thursday night at the Giants, then then we get what? Thursday. Then we get 10 days before we got to play Pittsburgh, which is nice. Prime time, and then we play Detroit. I was thinking about that Detroit game as a possible going to Dallas, but if I go, that might be like a good opportunity. By week 7, and then we're Sunday night in San Fran. Then we're back to the 1 o'clock in Atlanta, 4:25 at home against the Eagles, and then Monday Night Football, Dun, 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 dun. Monday Night Football against the
Troy
Houston
Aikman.
Texans.
That's not bad. That's actually a good one.
Yeah, so I love that because we go from Sunday.
That's going to be a good
and
one.
we're home. You know, we don't have to go on the road. When we whoop up on the east side, Harold's Texans, and Micah Parsons gets to bury his boy CJ, or as Mark says, CJ Stroud. And then we're at the Commanders at the 1 o'clock game. I'll probably be at that game. And then at the Cowboys, 4:30 game on Thanksgiving against the Giants. I already talked to Pizzle about it. I'm like, man, so you might have to bring out a chainsaw on Thanksgiving. I said, that can't be good. And then week 14, Monday Night Football in Dallas against the Bengals, which is an odd Monday Night Football game to me, but Bengals.
So they get two Monday nighters.
Yeah. And then we got Sunday night or Sunday 1 o'clock at Carolina. Week 16, Sunday night again. Tampa Bay at Dallas, Sunday Night Football. I knew there was more than more primetime games. Then 4:25, week 17 at the Link. And then to be determined. Home. It'll be 1 o'clock probably. Whatever.
More than likely.
Yeah. So what does everybody think? Do you guys want to see anybody else's schedule?
AFC North is going to be tough, man.
Let's see here. Get rid of this. Let's look at, for shits and giggles, let's look at the Giants' schedule. Okay, week 1, Minnesota Vikings, 1 o'clock at home.
Ow.
Interesting game, right, boys? 1 o'clock at home, Minnesota. Let's say Giants win that one, right? Then at the Commanders.
Yeah.
Okay, you got a rookie quarterback. I think they could win that. Hypothetically, they're 2-0. At Cleveland, that's probably a loss. But, there's a chance they could be 3-0. There's a chance they're 3-0 hosting
by the time
Cowboys.
they come to us, hosting us.
Oh yeah,
they could be 3-0.
Yeah, they're hosting us Thursday Night Football at Seattle.
That'll be a loss.
Yeah, it's a loss. Home against the Bengals. That'll be a loss.
That one could go either way, depending upon Joe Burrow.
Wow, they get
Joe Burrow.
Yeah. If he's healthy, yeah. Home against the Bengals, then home against the Eagles. But that Bengal game is a Monday night or a Sunday night game.
Yeah, it is.
So,
that's going to be a good one to see.
Eagles at 1 o'clock. And then Monday Night Football in Pittsburgh. Wow.
That one probably will be a loss, both the Eagles and the Steelers.
Home against the Commanders at 1 o'clock.
That one should be a win.
Let's hear Troy, Phil, and Chris's prediction, please. Brad Harris. Predictions for what, man? Look, you talking about the Dallas? I mean, without even... All right, they want your predictions, guys.
Well, looking at it, I would I'm hovering right there until I start seeing some training.
He wants it. You got to lock it in for the year.
10 wins would be mine.
That's what I see too. It's about 10 wins, 10-7. But that's just looking at a schedule. That's not seeing anything.
Real quickly. Yeah, just real quickly.
Thanks, Brad.
I agree with
there
you.
You go.
Yeah.
Okay, looking at it and lock it.
We're at $50, so another $25, and we qualify.
12-5, lock it.
What would you say?
Oh wait, 59. That's $60. Sorry.
Arturo, let's say 8 wins. Ooh. He's like Jason Garrett days.
Arturo says 8 wins.
Ooh, man.
Ooh.
Arturo. But anyway, so Troy, they want to. Brad wants
3 Sunday night football games.
So what are you saying? What's your just early
lock it? 12-5.
Wow, Troy's 12-5. There you go, Brad. Yeah, I'm looking at 10 or 11, Vinny. That's anybody that says anything more than that right now, it's just hopes and dreams, baby.
Oh, dang. I would love to go to that preseason game down there in Vegas with the Cowboys and the Raiders.
Yeah.
Oh, I'd love to go to that one, but I don't have the money.
Yeah, I hear you, man.
Damn.
Let's see. Week 9, the Commanders at Carolina. Oh, see, they get the good bye week. They get a week 11 bye week. How does the Giants get a week 11 bye week, and the Eagles get a week 5, and we get a week 7?
I feel like they need it.
Maybe they may not show up after the bye. Week 12, you got Tampa Bay.
Damn, Thomas Garrett says 12-5. Lock it. 12-5. Wait a minute, aren't you missing some games in there?
New Orleans, yeah, they have a
Looking
tough
at the
schedule.
there are
it's like
9 home
17,
games versus 8 away.
Thomas Garrett, 12-5. Lock it.
He's like, which ones has he got? He's like, we're beating those high ranking teams.
Let's look at what do you call it? Let's look at the
Oh my gosh, Philadelphia, ain't no way they're going to be a 17-0 team. So just put that to rest.
Well, he even says that. He even says that. He says that by week 15 they'll rest starters and they'll go 14-2.
Well, that's, hey, listen.
You mean 14-3?
14-3, yeah. No,
because he's got it at 16. He's missing one game. He thinks they'll have the division by then. I don't think so.
All right, let's look at.
It's going to come down to that.
Let's look.
It's going to come down to that week 17 game.
The Commanders. Oof. The Commanders open up at Tampa, home against the Giants.
Okay.
At the Bengals.
Okay.
At Arizona.
Oh.
2-2. They could go 2-2 in that stretch, depending on how their rookie quarterback does.
Home against Cleveland.
Oh.
At Baltimore.
Starting to go downhill now.
Bye-bye.
Home against Carolina. Home against the Bears. Okay, that's good.
Yeah, you bouncing back maybe.
At the Giants.
Yeah, that is. Okay.
Home against Pittsburgh. At the Eagles. Home against Dallas. Home against Tennessee.
Ouch.
At New Orleans, week 15. Home against the Eagles, week 16. Atlanta Falcons, it doesn't tell you. I mean, they're home, but no time, week 17. And at Dallas, week 18. That's a tough schedule.
Yeah, they actually got one.
I think that's a tough schedule.
Is it tough because it's them, or is it tough because it's tough? Like, I think it's more tough because it's them, right?
Yeah, I think it's more tough because it's them. All right, so let's go with the Detroit Lions, right? Everybody thinks Detroit is going to be the team to beat, right?
49ers, Detroit. That's going to be your top two. That's what they're going to be guessing.
Week 1, right? Week 1. I would share it, but the last time I did that, it wigged out because I guess because I have the Zoom screen on. I'll try it. No, I won't.
I got it.
Rams week 1 at home. Tampa Bay week 2 at home. Wow. Lions home. Week 3 at Arizona. Week 4 home against Seattle. Week 5 bye week.
Boy,
dude,
they got 3 home games in their first 4.
They could be
3-0 by that point.
Yeah. Well, 4-0.
Oh, I think they'll be 4-0 by that point.
And then they get a bye before visiting us.
Uh-oh.
That's
why they put the bye there.
That's a little shady.
I had us losing to them this time.
Okay.
We might lose to them then.
I got them winning.
No, man, they went and got
I'm
some
joking.
players.
I don't know. It's 9 months away.
Come on, man. You already predicted your shit, Brian. Can't go back now.
No, I didn't. That wasn't an official. I will do my official.
That wasn't until we found out.
You said we're locking it in.
Nobody said locking it in. You were locking it in.
No, remember
I
Brad,
abstain.
right, Brad? Yeah, Brad's on my
The only two that have walked
Okay,
it in are
Brad.
me and Thomas.
Shit. Week 7. Week 6 after the bye, they come to us, and then so it's at Dallas, at Minnesota, home against Tennessee. That's a tough stretch. At the Packers, at the Texans.
Wow. Yeah, that is a pretty good.
That's a tough schedule. Home against the
Hey,
Jags,
thank you, Brad.
at the Colts, home against the Bears, home against the Packers.
Packers on Thanksgiving.
Home against the Bills.
That's good.
Oh, no. Sorry. My bad.
No, but that's 3 straight home games. Home against Chicago. I think the Bears is they play the Bears on Thanksgiving. So it's the Bears on Thanksgiving. Then
They got the Bears
Oh,
on
so it's not the-
Thanksgiving
okay.
at the late game.
Oh, that might be a good one because of
no,
the
it's the
rookie
early game.
being in
It's
there.
Detroit.
No, it's
Yeah,
not.
they got
It's
that
saying
1
it's
o'clock.
Yeah, it's actually
Not
12:30.
according to the NFL.
Yeah, they're wrong. I'm looking at it.
Website. Are you?
They probably go by
you looking at
Central
the same
Time.
side
They
I
go
am?
by, they think they go Central Time or something like that.
Well, this is saying 8:15 Eastern time.
Okay. Well, this is saying 12:30 on Thanksgiving, then 8:15 against the Packers the following Thursday. They play back-to-back Thursdays, Troy. They play
Oh, okay, there it
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
My bad.
Yeah.
I was looking the wrong day.
So they play on Thanksgiving. Detroit's always the early game. Mark Hutchin, I believe
Yeah.
they need to tighten up the bite within a 4-week period. The bye, you mean? Mark Hutchin. Shout out to Mark. Well, we're over the threshold.
Get all the teams out. Yeah.
We're up
They
to-
should start bye weeks around week 6 or something. Or not even that, week 7.
I want to see San Francisco's schedule.
Yeah, 49ers
Yeah, show that
fan is there. He says, "Yeah, you guys got a nice little bye week coming in before you face us. Not necessarily that you needed it, but here you go."
The week 1 game is to be determined at Tennessee.
Yeah, it's a Pollard against Pollard.
So yeah, I think that's a tough stretch because they play at the Colts and then they're home for Thanksgiving against the Bears. Then they're home against the Packers the following Thursday. Then they're home against the Bills. It's 3 straight home games, but that's 3 decent opponents. Then it's at the Bears, at the 49ers, Monday Night Football, Week 17. And then Week 18 is the Vikings. So Detroit has a tough schedule, I believe. But
I mean, you win.
Here we
as
go
many
with
games
the
you did
Niners.
last
I've got
year.
the Niners up.
yeah, all right, I'll pull it up. The Niners are
So they
next, people. Larry,
Are
what's
you guys
up, man?
seeing it on-
Are you
guys
hopping
seeing
in
it
or
on
what?
NFL?
Let's see.
You want me
here.
to take this one, Brian?
Yeah, well, yeah, you can. I'll look at it.
Okay.
Yeah.
First week is to be determined at Tennessee, so we don't know when that one will be.
But
I guess they don't.
1 o'clock.
Well, we don't even know if it's a Sunday or what day it will be.
Yeah.
Week 2 home against New Orleans. That's a 5 o'clock,
So
4 o'clock start
yeah, so they're 2-0
on Sunday. Week 3, they don't know when they're gonna, but that'll be at the Raiders.
3-0. No, I don't know. That could be a loss.
Oh, wait a minute. Those might be the preseason games.
No, it's not. Oh, yeah, it is. That's yeah.
Okay, those are the preseason. Never mind. Okay, so
You
week
sure
1.
you want to do this?
Yes, I'll do this better. Week 1, they start out against the Jets at home on a Monday night game. Aaron Rodgers coming to town. Then they're at Minnesota. That'll be an 11 o'clock start in week 2. Week 3, it'll be a 4:25 start at the Rams. And then they come home in week 4 against the Patriots, which will
See all
be
these
a
different times.
2 o'clock game on my time, but 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
How's that? We'll do 4
Yeah.
o'clock. And then the following week, the Cardinals come to town. So through week 5, depending upon if Aaron can beat them in week 1,
No, they ain't
I
happen.
I
They could be
think
undefeated by that point.
they could be undefeated by
I
week
think they
5,
lose to the Rams in LA. So I think they got one loss at that point.
So you think they're 4-1 at that point?
Yeah, I think they lose
Okay.
one of those, maybe two. And Minnesota's sneaky, but they have a rookie quarterback, so
Yeah, that's
you
true.
know.
Then they're at Seattle on a Thursday night game.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
Yeah, it is.
So we'll give
Then
them a
they're
loss
home to
there.
Kansas City in the late game on
Okay.
week 7.
Give
Then they
them that
host
one.
us Sunday night, week 8. They're bye in week 9. They're at Tampa
thought it was the other
on
way
week
around.
10.
No, I'm looking at it. He's right.
For some reason, I thought, I see it there, but I thought for some reason they had the bye before us. But I guess we
No.
play them and then they have a bye.
Then they have the
crazy.
bye, yeah,
Oh, okay.
which will work in our favor, I guess.
What's this STI mean?
STI.
No, Mark. Mark just texted us. STI.
Stay tuned.
He is
Who knows?
dyslexic. I don't know.
Anyway, week 10, they
Yes.
are hosting Tampa Bay. That's the early game.
I don't know. Who's he now?
Week 11, Seattle comes to town in the late game. Week 12,
That's
at
a tough
Green
one.
Bay.
So this is a tough stretch here. Right here is a tough stretch. Cowboys
At Green Bay
Tampa,
for the late
home
game.
against Seattle, at Green Bay.
Then they're at Buffalo.
At Buffalo.
for the Sunday night game.
In December. Ooh.
Then they're at home against Chicago the following week in the
Right.
late game. Hosting the Rams on a Thursday night at home. Oh. And then they're
Yeah.
at Miami
Ooh, Benito
late-
Miami.
in the late game. Hosting Detroit Monday night.
Ooh, that's a juicy one. Week 17.
Yes.
That could mean something.
Week 18 to be determined.
You know what's
But they're
funny?
at Arizona.
It seems like the NFL is putting out these week 17 games, right? They're they're the important game. You know what I mean? Because they know most of the time. That's why I don't like the fact that we're playing. Well, no, we're playing Eagles week 17, right? So that's what that means.
Yeah.
And then week 18, we got who? What? Washington at home. It's like it's over by then, you know. So it's like week 17 is the week, just like we use for fantasy football. We never use week 18.
By the way, they have Vegas has Dallas at plus 750 to win the conference opening up.
Let me see that. Let me pull up the odds, baby. The odds.
Green Bay. Green Bay schedule. Oh, this is going to look murderous.
Really?
Yeah, they'll start that one against the Eagles in Brazil. Then they come home and face Indy in an afternoon game. At Tennessee. Host the Vikings the following week. At the Rams. Host the Cardinals and the Texans the following 2 weeks. At Jacksonville the following week. Host Detroit. Have a bye week in week 10. At the Bears in week 11. Host San Francisco, obviously, on week 12. Host Miami week 13. At Detroit.
Ooh, that's a tough stretch, man.
At Seattle.
That's a tough stretch.
Host New Orleans. At Minnesota. And then host the Bears.
Yeah, from week 7 on, it's kind of tough. It's, let me see if I can zoom multi-view. From week 7 on, they got Houston Texans, at Jags, home against the Lions, bye week. At Bears, you got to remember, at Bears, okay, home against the Niners, home against the Dolphins, at Detroit, at Seattle. That's a tough stretch. Home against the Saints, at the Vikings, home against the Bears. That's interesting. Interesting. So we shall see, right? We shall see. That's it. That's it in a nutshell. That is it. Oh man.
A lot of primetime games. I mean, that's really good. We'll be able to see, but otherwise you're going to need all these other streaming services to be able to watch your games.
Yeah, it's crazy. I didn't analyze it, but I saw something where Apple there's going to be like bundles. You're going to see more of these premium bundles for multiple apps where you can play and actually save money. Because like with somebody like me, we have a lot of the streaming apps, but my son has one, so we get to use it. Maybe she has one, and I have one through a subscription or something. But we're paying more that way as opposed to bundling them up. But we'll see. It's all a racket, man. It's all a racket. But just looking at our schedule again, man. Oof, oof, oof. Yeah, Browns is going to be tough, people. And then we come home in New Orleans. I like that. And then home against the Ravens. That's a big one.
That's a big one.
That's a big one. You can't lose both Baltimore and Cleveland.
They could blow us out if we are not ready for that one.
And then at the Giants, at the Steelers.
That's the thing is you could get blown
we
out
got
and then
3
blow the
straight
other
road
team out
games.
next.
Did you notice that?
Yeah, right there in that little stretch.
4, 5, and 6 are
week.
3 straight roads.
Right before the bye week.
What the?
They get progressively harder. You got the
4
Giants,
straight road games.
Steelers, and then Lions.
We have
And then
4
the-
straight road games.
Then the 49ers. Oh, and then Atlanta. So that's 5.
We got 5 straight road games, people. Do you believe that?
Wow. Dang, that's nice. Oh, wow.
We're at the
5 road
Giants,
games?
Hopefully
at
means
the
there's a lot of home
Steelers,
games
at
later
the
on, then.
Lions, at the Niners, at the Falcons. How is that fair?
Who's that?
Us.
But that last stretch, though. It's like back, forth.
And then we have home, away, home. Okay, so we got home, away, home. So we got 4 out of 5 at home. So,
Are you talking from the Steelers game on?
no, I'm talking from the Giants game, week 4.
Giants game.
Week 4, we're at the
We're
Giants.
at New York week, right?
Thursday night
and then
football.
we're at Pittsburgh.
Mhm.
Sunday night football. Then we're at
Then
Detroit.
We're at Detroit.
And
No,
then
we're
bye
not.
week.
We're at
Yeah.
home with
No,
the
it says on the Cowboys website. It says we're at Detroit.
But he's right. He's right.
Okay, so
He's
they messed that one.
Yeah, NFL screwed that one up. We are not at
Well,
Detroit.
it's even on
Detroit
the-
is coming to us.
It's even on the
Alright.
Cowboys website. That's why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But fucking Cowboys. You can't even get a website right for crying out loud. For the love
And then
of
we're
God.
at San Francisco, Atlanta. So
Yeah.
the next 5
man.
games there, 6 games.
So they're selling tickets.
4 out
to
of
it.
6
Yeah,
are
they
on the road in that stretch.
Dallas is selling tickets to it, but yeah, they showed it at the.
So
Lions.
when are we going to Washington again? Because I'm gonna.
Not until
So
Sunday, the
you have
24th.
the 24th. and then
Man, I
you
wish it was
have-
a little bit
the
earlier, but
last
that's
week,
not
the
bad.
18th.
The 24th. Yeah, that could be a good because I'm
I
probably.
bet Mark goes to that one.
Yeah, well, I'll probably go with them to that one. So it's a matter of, just wondering what the weather is going to be like. It's not horrible. It's a lot better than the last game of the
That's
year.
what, the day after. Now the Sunday before Thanksgiving. Usually it's still pretty nice. by
Yeah,
there.
It'll be nice. So, So there it is, people. There it is. I will do a drawing before we get out of here. We are at 82, so basically we're $7 towards the next drawing. Yeah, I had to up it. I just was losing money on the shipping.
No, it's understandable.
Yeah, but you guys got me for a few weeks. I'm not removing anything out of here, people. So If I don't draw Mark Hutchins' name,
Eventually, when it gets full, right?
if I don't draw, what if it gets like really ridiculous? Hey, Tina, why don't you come pick this out? You're gonna pick a ticket. You will see her hand. That's all you'll see.
She's like, my hand's not ready. Heck yeah, man. Coming to Pinks.
Yeah, reach in and grab it. They'll see your hand. See, Tina?
Pause.
Oh my God! Look at that
Reach in
hand.
and grab it.
Oh my God! Look at that hand. It's so
Look at
sexy.
that arm.
Oh my God, guys!
You do hand modeling.
Oh my God! Oh my guy!
Oh, look who it is.
David Wiley.
David Wiley, congratulations.
David Wiley.
Hey,
David
boy.
Wiley. So I will text David and get his address and probably want a hat, I'm sure. Walker Wade. In all honesty, we should have a solid record.
I
Wade.
don't think so. At least a winning record.
Listen, Wade, coming from you, because I value your no, I do. Oh, I thought you were busting on me.
No.
I do value your opinion. You're a very knowledgeable Cowboy fan, and I know where you stand with Dak, but I agree with you. It's not that horrible of a, it's just not. It's not that. It's not ridiculous. I mean, putting you in the hopper, Wade, and for next time. Walker Wade.
Man, just like that.
And there it is. Walker Wade, you're in the hopper, buddy. Now, just to let everybody know, I am working on, by my next live stream, I'm going to have a Zelly, or whatever the hell you call it. Zeal account where if anybody wants to buy stuff, my son's is an accountant, so I'll have to deal with that at the end of the year. But that's a way for me to sell the hats without charging ridiculous amount, and I don't have to worry about YouTube getting their 30%. So that's coming soon. I do have the Eagle Kelly Green hats coming next week, as well as the navy blue with the silver star as well. So I'm gonna try and get some hoodies and stuff, but you just gotta be patient with me. This is
yes, man. I'm a rum guy. I'm more of a rum guy.
Yeah, me too.
I had a bad experience with tequila. Very bad experience.
Like a little hack, because I have some high-end tequila here. I don't drink a lot of beer anymore. I'm not a big beer drinker. Chuck,
we will tank just to get Sanders. Not. I hope not.
David Wiley.
Even if we do tank, we don't need to pick him up.
We don't need Shador.
Yeah, Vinny, it's just one of those. I've had a long week. One thing, if you don't mind, Brian, I'm gonna plug in on Saturday just because it looks like coming across it.
If I don't mind,
you got the 3-year anniversary just passed. On the 13th, I guess 3 years for the channel, and
you're in, Chuck. Thanks, brother.
The 200th episode. So
congrats on that, Phil.
Yeah, we're probably gonna do something.
They're actual episodes,
probably do something.
Not like me where fucking I'm doing like a 2-minute video and it's that's an episode now. Like my lunchtime chats. I can't believe, Phil, I was looking at how many videos I did this past year.
You're like cranking them
My Lord.
Like a sweatshop.
Arturo, I was going to start up a show and then finish strong. There you go.
There's Mark.
Yeah, we might add some drinking element to ours where, we'll do it like we'll gather the super chats, and then after a certain threshold, we take a shot or something, So we're still trying to figure that whole thing out because we know you guys are just going to mess us up.
I'm getting in a hopper.
So it's like,
Smooth,
I'm going to make an overlay.
Uh-oh. Yeah. What happened?
What happened?
Oh, I lost my chat. I don't know.
Uh-oh.
No, I hit a button like an idiot. It'll be back.
Arturo says, I was going to start up slow and then finish strong. Jay Smooth says, I can see Dallas being 11-6.
Jay, I'm anywhere from 9 to 11, brother. I mean, I'm not saying we can't win 12, but if we're being honest,
tacos.
It's around there.
That's where we thought, right? I'm writing everybody in here. Jay Smooth. So yeah.
What's up, Mark? You coming in or what?
No, we're getting ready to stop it, man.
Okay, so here's what happened with the Christmas Day games.
Yeah, let us
The
know
4
about the
teams-
Christmas Day games. Yes.
The 4 teams will play Saturday on December 21st, and then they'll come back
All right.
4 days later.
So it's like
on
a
Wednesday.
Sunday. I like that better. It's like a Sunday, like us. It's like a Sunday, Thursday, right?
Yep. Yep, pretty much.
Arturo, Jay Smooth is in. Just making sure I have everybody with the last flurry. Chuck, did
Which
I
is
put Chuck
good. I
in?
think they need to do
Yeah, I
that
did.
if
I
they
put
were
Chuck
gonna-
in. I got you,
If
Chuck.
they were going to make these guys play on Christmas Day, on Wednesday, they better make them play a Saturday game or give them a bye the week before.
Yeah, you're not wrong, Walker Wade. It's all about the playoffs for this team. That's it. Yeah, I mean, we know they do well during the regular season. It's that notorious off. It ends up being their off season, right? By the postseason. So I mean, they need to get that shit into gear. But I felt a little bit better about last year's team compared to this year's team. But again, it's just because there's a lot of young guys, lots of young guys. So if you can hit with a lot of these guys, it'd be great. But you can't expect every single one of them. How are you feeling about some of these the rooms, like you've heard, like the tight end room that we have? It's gonna be a lot of doing that. Hopefully 2 tight end sets with some of these guys if you can keep them on the roster. Maybe some running back by committee. How are you guys feeling about some of these young guy groups in here?
Go ahead, man. Or not. I guess you don't want to answer.
I don't know.
I talk a lot.
I really
man.
think we need one more running back, to be honest with you. I don't think Zeke is going to be the one to do it all the way.
Yeah.
I really don't.
I see that with the running back too. I think our tight end room's pretty decent though. I think we could use
Tight
another
end looks
receiver
great.
or another running back.
Yeah, I'm interested to see how this offense does, especially the second year with McCarthy and Dak. The whole prove it years for both of them right now, right?
No.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, Philadelphia. Yeah, that's exactly what the focus should be for the Cowboys, not just making the playoffs, but to deep playoff past the second round. Compared to some of these things, I mean, unfortunately right now with this team and how it's set up, they need some help. They need to have a home game, or it's just this team got younger. They at least had a couple more veterans on there, and then the Commanders keep poaching guys. Of course, you got Martavius Bryant, right? That guy that whatever his name is, the wide receiver. I hear that he could be going over to the Commanders.
Yeah, I think he was taking a visit with the Commanders.
Like he's not even
That's
trying
what
to
I
hide
heard,
it
too.
anymore.
Defensively, I like to see us get another big man in the middle and possibly get Gilly back if we can. That'd be kind of cool to get. But
yeah, hopefully they're just waiting for that money to become available. But
yeah,
I don't know.
I wish they would pursue Calais, though.
Rhonda. Yeah. If Brian's saying was true, is possibly
I'm sorry,
going
my
over
kid
to
was
the
leaving.
Eagles.
What happened?
No, we're just talking about different free agency possibilities.
Oh,
people
yeah,
coming in
yeah.
June 1st. Having that money available. So
I think that's what it's going to come down to. One,
Chris was saying
That's all it is, Walker. Walker Wade just hit it on nail on the head. All this schedule release, it's more about hey, like what are we going to do if we're planning our trips? You know what I mean? Or
that's
what?
true. True.
That's what it's about. I was more concerned about a bye week. All due respect, as much as I don't like week 7, it's sure as hell better than week 5. I think those teams got screwed, in my opinion. They need to come up with another system, get everybody 2 bye weeks. These players, I mean, at times it seems like that these players are too beat up to be able to perform, and you get a bad product. Am I wrong in like saying that? You add in all these games, and it just seems like the product is going, south.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too, is let's hope we can keep the injuries down to a minimum this year. I mean, you're not going to go through a full entire season without injuries. There's just no way.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. We could get more depth at certain places. That might help a little bit to manage that problem. But I'd like to see us get another back, another wide receiver, and on defense, a defensive tackle in a corner, or Gilly back. Can you imagine, man, having all three corners, Diggs, freaking Bland, and Gilmore?
I mean,
I'd like to see Gilmore in the
about
slot more. Yeah, we wanted to see all three of them go. So maybe we get to see that possibly.
Jay Smooth says with a $2 super chat, I hope Parsons has 15 sacks this season. Didn't he have 15 sacks this past season? I mean, I kind of want him to do more under Zimmer just to prove a little bit against Dan Quinn.
I want to see if he can get up and over 20.
Like one of those ones that, you think of really good ones, elite ones that, they're in the 20s there. And even if you're getting double teamed and stuff. But again, that's going to be on Zimmer to try to scheme him open. When he is having those times, don't make it so predictable about where to go against him.
Exactly. Yeah, I definitely would love to see some depth behind Zeke. That way you don't run him into the ground by the end of the year. Maybe they keep what they've got, because I like the idea of running back by committee. That way they don't key in on just one individual.
Definitely.
Maybe the same thing at wide receiver, do different wide receiver sets, put CD in the slot on certain, well, not certain plays, but, give him a percentage in the slot, move him to either side, get him moving. Do not keep him still. That's the problem we had against Green Bay. He was too still.
Twiz is saying, anyone want to take a bet that Kellen will see a championship before y'all? He may, but he won't be with the Eagles.
Won't be with the Eagles.
No, I don't know. I'm joking, Twiz. I honestly don't know, man. I don't know. This year, like Walker Wade said, it's all about the playoffs. So if this thing can go south real quick, if things go a certain way, if Dak gets hurt or if they can't get a deal done, and it could just go a lot of ways. So
I think they get a deal done by August.
I hope you're right.
We just got to be patient. I think they get it done by August.
Well, let's hope you're right. Yeah. But all right, everybody, I'm going to shut the stream down, man. It's been a couple days.
Take care, Brian.
I want to thank everybody for the super chats. We are David Wiley. He just texted me all of his information, so I'll be sending him a shirt. We are $43 towards our next goal on the next one. So thank you, everybody. Everybody stays in the hopper. I will be getting more stuff soon. So
the hopper.
We'll get there. We'll get there.
We'll be good. All right, everybody. You have a good night, and let me know in the comments what you think our record is going to be. Because
remember, Brian's locking you in. He said it already.
Yeah, I ain't locking shit.
I said lock. I locked it in.
I mean, I think we could listen. If you want to lock me in, then lock me in. I'm going to go with 11. So that's what.
Okay.
Well, that's what I said. I said 11, just off the rip. But we haven't even farted yet.
Yeah, I want to see how some of these guys go against veterans.
Well, exactly.
All righty, take care of you too.
Everybody.
I'm gonna
see you.
plug out.
See everybody.
Hey man.
What?
I'm cool. This is me. We're gonna jump on that spaceship and get out of here. Let's go.
No judgment. Shoot. Hit to smash that subscribe button. You know what? I'm gonna give it. I'll give it 4 out of 5 avocados. Korg?
I was raised by avocados.
Oh my God! Just kill me now.
Ho ho ho.
Green Giant.
Hey! We know each other. He's a friend from work.
I think it's going really well. I know. This is literally the first time I took my gun out of the holster. Right.
And that is why we need a triumphant video. You guys led us to this. Thank you.